May 6, 2015, from the Quicken Loans Arena in Cleveland, Ohio. It was Game 2 from the 2015 NBA Playoffs Round 2 matchup between the Chicago Bulls and the Cleveland Cavaliers. The Bulls won Game 1, and the Cavs were looking to take Game 2 to even the series up at 1 game apiece because they could ill afford to go to Chicago down 2-0. And LeBron James was definitely motivated and fired up as the Cavs came out firing, and they went big as they had Tristan Thompson in the starting five along with Mozgov, so 2 centers in the starting five. As we all know, Love is injured. And so in the first quarter, the Cavs were up by more than 20 points, and at the end they were up by 20 points with the score 38-18. Then in the second quarter, they would remain in control. They pushed their lead to as much as 23. But at the end of the half, it was 64-45 as they were up by 19 points at halftime. They would continue to just coast in the third quarter. And by the end of 3, it was 87-71 as they were up by 16. And still in the fourth, they just would not let up off the gas. And by the end of the game, it was 106-91 as the Cavs just dominate this game. And LeBron James came up huge, 33 points, 8 rebounds, 5 assists, 2 steals, and a block. Kyrie Irving, 21 points, 3 assists, 2 steals. Iman Shumpert, 15 points, 7 rebounds, 1 assist, 3 steals. Tristan Thompson, 5 points, 12 rebounds, 1 assist. Timofey Mozgov, 6 points, 7 rebounds, 1 steal, and 1 block. And coming off the bench, James Jones, 17 points, 2 boards. And Matthew Dellavedova, 9 points, 1 rebound, and 9 assists off the bench. As Dellavedova and Jones saw a lot of time. Dellavedova was out on the court, and he was a huge presence and a big reason why the Cavs won this game, as he was really helping them get that ball movement. And for the Bulls, none of their players scored in the 20 points. Jimmy Butler was their top scorer with 18. He also had 2 rebounds, 1 assist, 2 steals, and a block. Derrick Rose had a double-double with 14 points, 7 rebounds, 10 assists, and a block. And Pau Gasol had 11 points, 4 rebounds, and 2 steals. And off the bench, Taj Gibson, 11 points, 2 rebounds, and a block. But the Cavs ended up, they were crashing the boards pretty hard. They outboarded the Bulls 45-37. The Bulls did have 1 more assist, 20-19. The Cavs had 1 more steal, 8-7. They both had 4 blocks. And the Bulls actually were shooting better from the foul line. They had 80% shooting from the free throw line, 20 for 25 versus 20 for 29 for the Cavs is 69%. But the Cavs were just firing away from downtown as they hit 12 three-pointers in this game, 46.2% from downtown versus just 31.8% for Chicago as they hit 7 of 22. And the Bulls shot 40.5% from the field. The Cavs 44.6% from the field. But it was just LeBron James going off 33 points. They said they went big with Thompson in the starting lineup. He had 12 rebounds. And of course, Dellavedova, as I said, came up clutch. Jones as well. And they just went off in that first quarter. And there just was no looking back. Once they went up by 20, they just pretty much coasted through the game. Chicago really never stood a chance in this one. It was all Cavs. So the Cavs even up the series 1 game apiece. And they'll be heading back to Chicago. Well, to Chicago for Game 3. Back to Chicago for the Bulls. They were there last round. But it'll be the first time the Cavs have been there since earlier in the regular season. But in Game 2, the final score, Cleveland 106, Chicago 91.